Hello everyone and welcome to our presentation. Today we are pleased to present our group project on designing a differentiated instructional plan for a diverse classroom. For this project, we developed a comprehensive Year 6 English lesson plan based on the topic 8, Tell Me a Story using the reading text to perfect swan. Our lesson aims to strengthen pupils' reading comprehension by helping them identify the main ideas, understand the key information, and produce a clear and accurate story synopsis. In this presentation, we will demonstrate how differentiated instruction through content, process, and product can be used to create an inclusive learning environment that supports learners with different ability, learning needs, and background, ensuring that every pupil has the opportunity to achieve the intended learning outcome. Before we move on the instructional strategy, let me briefly introduce our classroom profile. Our lesson is designed for a Year 6 class of 30 pupils consisting of 15 boys and 15 girls from diverse culture and linguistic background. As shown in the pie chart, the pupils have different levels of reading ability and learning readiness. There are 5 advanced learners who are able to analyze the text independently, make inferences, and identify themes. The largest group consists of 18 average learners who can understand the story with minimal teacher support. Meanwhile, 7 struggling learners need additional guidance, particularly with vocabulary, sentence structure, and reading comprehension. Besides having different ability levels, the pupils also have different learning style and learning pace. Some learn best through visual materials such as picture and graphic organizer, while others respond better to auditory activity or hands-on learning. Their confidence levels and access the learning resources at home also vary. Because of these differences, using the same teaching approach for every pupil would not be effective. This is why differentiated instruction is essential. By adapting the lesson to meet learners' diverse needs, we can provide every pupils with equal opportunity and participate, learn, and achieve the intended learning outcome. Now, I would like to hand over the presentation to Gwendolyn, who will explain how differentiated the lesson content to address the diverse learning needs. Thank you.
Hello everyone, so today I will be explaining my part, which is differentiation of content. This slide explains how we are differentiated the content of our lesson. Content differentiation means modifying the learning material or the way information is presented to meet the different readiness level of our pupils. Although all the pupils are learning from the same story, The Perfect Swarm, the support they receive differs according to their needs. For pupils who need support, we provide vocabulary, scaffolding before they read the story. For example, difficult words such as astonished, furious, and collect are taught using pictures and simple meaning. We may also show a picture of swarm so pupils understand the title before reading. This helps reduce language barriers and build their confidence. As for the average learners, they use the original textbook story and complete the comprehension activities provided. They read the passages independently or with partner and answer the question about the characters, events, and the main event. And as for the advanced learners, we extend the learning by asking higher order thinking questions. Instead of only recalling information, they are asked to infer and analyze. For example, they can discuss why Chen Li delay painting the swim, what this reveals about his character, and what lesson the emperor learned from the experience. The next one, which is vocabulary. Vocabulary helps weaker readers build word knowledge. Pair reading encourage peer tutoring and support. Small group discussion builds confidence through teamwork. Whole class discussion lets everyone shares ideas. Comprehension activity check understanding of the story. And for the last one, which is reflection allows flexible pacing and self-evaluation.
Now let's look at how we differentiate the product, which is how students demonstrate what they have learned from the story the perfect one. We use a choice board to give pupils autonomy, which research shows that it significantly increases motivation and engagement. For our visual learners, we offer a storyboard option where they draw and label the sequence of events over the 3 years Cheng Li spent daily. Our auditory learners and confident speakers might choose a role play or oral presentation where they are able to act out the scene where Emperor Zhang Wei visits the artist. Student who enjoys organizing ideas visually can create a team mind map focusing on values like patience and forgiveness, while those who prefer structured writing can complete a comprehension worksheet based on the text. It is important to emphasize that while the format of the work varies, every activity is focused on the same learning outcomes, which is to identify the main points and the chronological order of events in the text. This ensures that we are assessing understanding, not just artistic or writing ability. Moving on to slide 6, let's discuss how this lesson specifically addresses the diversity of our 30 year 6 pupils. Our class is not a monolith. We have a wide range of needs that this lesson plan intentionally supports. Regarding cognitive ability, we have 5 advanced learners who are challenged with inferential questions and character analysis, while our 7 struggling learners receive vocabulary lists with picture cues to bridge the gap in their understanding. It also addresses the socioeconomic diversity, where some of our pupils have regular access to the books and the internet at home, while others rely entirely on school materials. By providing all necessary scaffolding, like picture hints for Astonish or Emperor, directly in the lessons, we ensure that students without outside resources are not left behind. Finally, our use of flexible grouping and peer support ensure that slow learners receive the time and guidance they need without feeling isolated, while fast learners remain engaged through enrichment activities. This approach creates an equitable classroom where every learner, regardless of their starting points, has a clear path to success.
Hello everyone, my name is Aliatira. Today I'm going to present about justification. For our lesson, we selected several instructional strategies to meet the different needs, abilities, and learning preferences of Year 6 pupils. We chose these strategies because research showed that differentiation increased engagement and improve learning outcomes when pupils reach learning experiences that match their readiness and abilities. They are more likely to participate actively and understand the lesson. So for our first strategy is vocabulary pictures before reading before reading the books of the Perfect Swan. Pupils are introduced to important vocabulary such as emperor, astonish, forgive, and swan using pictures and simple explanations. This strategies is based on Tomlinson's This strategy is based on Tomlinson's differentiated instruction. It helps pupils with lower English proficiency understand unfamiliar words, making it easier for them to follow the story and improve their reading comprehensions. And the second strategy is pair reading and pair tutoring, which is encourage collaborative learning. Pupils work with classmates to read the story, discuss ideas, and help one another understand difficult parts. Higher achieving pupils can support those who need more guidance while both partners strengthen their understanding through discussion. According to Vygotsky's social constructivism theory, learning becomes more effective when pupils interact and learn from others. This strategy also builds communication skills, confidence, and teamwork. Another strategy is flexible grouping. Instead of placing pupils in the same groups for every activity, the teachers group them according to the learning tasks and their readiness level. Pupils who need extra support reach more guidance from the teachers, while advanced pupils are challenged with higher order thinking activities such as analysis characters or predicting alternative endings. This ensures that every pupil learns at an appropriate level and stays engaged throughout the lesson. We also provide product choices such as comprehension worksheets, storyboards, role play, and mind maps. Not every pupil learn or express ideas in the same way. By giving pupils different options to demonstrate their understanding, they can use their strengths while achieving the same learning objective. Search by Rees and Rizzoli shows that offering choices increase motivation, creativity, and active participation. Overall, this strategy helps create an inclusive classroom where every pupil has the opportunity to learn successfully regardless of their ability level. Differentiating the content, learning process, and assessment allows all pupils to participate meaningfully, build confidence, and improve their reading comprehensions. By combining visual support, collaborative learning, flexible grouping, and product choices, the lesson becomes more engaging, supportive, and effective for all learners.
So, next I will present the reflection on classroom implementation and the conclusion of our differentiated instruction lesson plan. First is reflection on classroom implementation. Differentiated instructions helps meet the different learning needs of Year 6 pupils, but there are some challenges. The main challenge is limited lesson time because teachers need to prepare different materials and activity for different groups. Another challenge is managing mixed ability pupils, as some finish early while others need more support. Limited teaching resource or technology can also affect implementation. To overcome these challenges, teachers should plan lessons carefully, use flexible grouping, encourage peer learning, and provide clear guidance. Even without technology, printed material and pictures cards can support effective learning. Next is conclusion. In conclusion, differentiated instruction is an effective approach because it allows all pupils to learn based on their recognized abilities and learning preference. By differentiating content, process, and product, teacher can create a more inclusive and engaging classroom. With good planning and support, all pupils have the opportunity to achieve the lesson objective and improve their activity learning. Thank you.